What's good, everybody? Yugioh for you. I'm on the Piercy Yugioh Pro instead of Dev Pro because back on here I was testing out and I was too lazy to just put it on to Dev Pro. So we're gonna be doing some Shadoll Bujin. Yeah, I said Shadoll Bujin. I'm going crazy here with the decks, but Shadows and Bujin can actually work together because of Yamato, with adding a scarring effect. So it has a really nice synergy together. I'm still sort of working on the deck, trying to make it as consistent as I possibly can, but these are some duels that I saved that I did actually like to kind of give you an idea on what I'm kind of going off of with the Bujin Shadoll mixture. We got 4 duels. I started with this one, and I don't remember exactly which one, like what I'm facing. I know one of them is like a low burn deck, but oh yeah, this was pretty funny. I saved this one because of just how hilarious it was to end up happening. There's Shadow Fusion and going for the mid rash to pretty much prevent special summoning, and so that I pretty much get the effects of deck deadening power activate. And I go Falcon's effects, special summon Falcon, and I set the MST and in my turn. So pretty much I'm here trying to prevent my opponent from doing many special summons. I don't really know what he's using. He's doing a Pendulum. Like rank 7 base deck. I'm gonna face base Typhoon hitting the Dark Bride because supply unit I don't really care about. Same as Shadoll agreed. I'm not a big worry about that. So I'm gonna summon the Falcon's effect to get Beast to the field, so I can pretty much deck then the deck with Shadoll Beast. And I'm gonna go ahead and set the Dragon and attempt to attack, but he is going to battle favor me. So here I was thinking some kind of weird mono deck at this point in time because I didn't really know what he was playing. And here Shadoll agreed. I'm going to spoil it right now. It's going to stay in the field for quite some time. I don't know why my opponent never used Greed's effects. Maybe he thought like the more counters there were on it, the more cards he drew. I don't really know, but we're going to get Shadoll Beast. We're going to draw 2, send the turtle to the graveyard, and we're going to go ahead and attack. Supply unit gets another fader, so this guy's like sack mode activate. Like, geez, like how sacky can you actually be? I'm going to set the second lance and a warning face down. It's another counter now. Typically, you will use the effect, but nope, he decides to go ahead and just not use Shard Greed. He gets the card D, activates Odd Eye, summons card D effect, and it gets the Mist Valley Apex Avian. That gets destroyed as the Astral Man to the hand. So he has very good setup for his spammery. So at last, he doesn't have any more battle faders in hand, so I can start dishing out the attacks. So, end phase, huzzah! He's going to make a little misplay right here. He is going to go ahead and activate his Chromancy and Astromancy. Dark on my board was like, okay, Dragon's effect, I destroy your Chromancy since you can't activate it. No, well, you can, but just look at the change. Like, I get, like, the draw of a beast, destroy that, summon Falcon defense mode. It's like, yeah, that was a good idea. Dark Hole that. Summons Chromancy defense mode. I was like, okay, I don't really care. And he gets another Chromancy to his hand. He's trying to set up for a spam fuckery, which it's quite hilarious what actually happens here. I flip summon the Falcon effect. I special summon Beast once again because it gets the Bujin relics into the graveyard, so it's not too bad of a card. Summon Centipede, and I'm going to try to do for as much damage as I possibly can. Attack for 600 and attack for 2200 points of damage. And he's down to 800. If only like a cowboy. Anyway, he gets the battlefield. 4 counters and greed. It's like, he never used it. Time for spam fuckery. And, yeah, look at all this. Look at the field. Solemn warning. Be gone. And he surrenders because of warning. Now, the reason they were summoning all that for mid-rush because of the fact that Chromancy, all this stuff summons at the same time. So, he still can mass summon even under mid-rush. So, that's the unfortunate part, but I did have the warning, luckily, so I was able to pretty much make him rage quit. It was just priceless. It was awesome. So, game number 2 versus, I don't know, yeah, some kind of weird Dark World deck, and I love facing Dark Worlds with Shadolls. It's like the best matchup ever. It really is. Dark World Dealings, draw 1. I send my Beast to draw another card. Haha. Summon Dark Resonator, activates that, and attacks me for 1600. I could have Mirror Force, but I didn't really see a point in it because I kind of want to feel for Falcon, just so I can use Falcon effect, and he had the Dark Bribe. So I have Shadow Fusion, which is freaking amazing. So I go and set Mirror Force, another Mirror Force, and my warning, set Falcon, so have that nice little Falcon. He's got that solidarity, which is like kind of interesting to see. But he attacks into my Falcon. It's like, okay, Falcon effect, summon Beast and face on defense position. It's pretty much my deck in here. Just get cards in my hand, just trying to set up for different plays. All I'm really trying to do with the all-powerful Falcon plays. Haha. So, my turn. I don't remember what I top deck. Oh yeah, top deck the Bujin Relic. Oh, the sword. Flip up the Shadoll Beast effect, draw 2, I send the hair to grave, summon Yamato, and we're going to go ahead and attack, and then attack again, destroying the Dark Resonator. We're going to set the relic and end our turn. Bujin effect, add hair, send hair. I typically like set turtle, but the fact is I'm playing as Dark World, so I want that hair for protection. He surrenders because he can't do anything after that. That really bad hand, but really like Solidarity and then the Cheerful Coffin, not really cards you want to play in a Dark World deck. So duel number 3. I know one was versus like Slow Burn. Ah, here it is, Slow Burn. This was sort of annoying because I hate Slow Burn with a bloody passion. I hate Slow Burn. It's not fun at all. It's boring as hell to play, but it's just if you play your cards right, you can easily overcome it. Yeah, that was such a smart move to do the chain energy set and then reactivate them, so that way you didn't take any damage. I'm going to flip some of the Shadow Lizard effect. I'm going to destroy that sphere. He's going to have to Coffin Seller's like, okay, I don't really care. Like, I take 1,000 to set my Hedgehog, I take another 1,800 from Cylinder. This is like really just boring and really isn't interesting. It's just Sky really playing solitaire pretty much. It's not really player-to-player interaction. It's more like, I'm gonna stop you. And, oh look, Uriah! Okay, I kinda see it. So it's like a Uriah, Haman deck, I guess, then. No, just Uriah. No Haman. But yeah, it's just Slow Burn. It got that Spellbinding Circle, which is like so overpowered. Flip up Hedgehog! Hedgehog effect as Shadow Fusion! Time for funsies to begin. Shadow Fusion. Send that. Summon Nephilim. Coffin Seller activates. I'll take 300 because both cards are sent to the grave at the same time. I decided not to use Nephilim's effect. So, Drag's effect, I'm going to pop the face down because I'm not really concerned about the chain energy because I'm going to be dishing out more damage than what he possibly can dish out to me in terms of burn. So, I'm summoning the Mikazuchi. Centipede's effect, popping 1 chain energy because I'm just getting a little tired of that card. Attack for 800, attack for 2,800, and attack for 1,900 points of damage. And that's all I'm going to do, because I have the hair, I'm not really too concerned. Actually, no, I don't have hair engraved, do I? No, I sent Centipede, my bad. Base 500 sets the sphere. It's like, I don't really care, I'm still going to win. It's like, I don't really care. So I pay 500 because, you know, so I had my points. Some of the Yamato, he surrenders because, like, he knew I was coming. Like, I was going for the Susanoo, just because Susanoo is awesome. Final replay against what? I don't remember. Short-term memory. Oh yeah, there's the Shadow mirror match. I want to see his build. It's sort of interesting. It's like a chaos version of it. He's Mathematician, which I have other ideas for the I think it's the OG version of the deck using the Electromagnetic Turtle. It's a pretty good card on the deck. So, it's the mirror match, sort of. I'm playing a weirder version, which I feel like the Bujin variant can work. It's just you kind of have to work on it a little bit. So, he sets his facing the shadows in its lizard. And I'm going to have my Shadow Dragon. I'm going to flip up the turtle, summon up the hair, exceed into Susanoo, use effect, ditch the hair. He chains his trap card to flip up the Shadow Lizard. I'm going to add Yamato to hand. Beast effect lets me draw. Shadow Lizard's going to try to pop. I am going to chain the Bunny Rabbit because I really want that rabbit. I really want Susanoo on the field because it's just that good of a card. Battle phase, attack into the Lizard main phase 2. I set the Lantern in turn. He doesn't really have the best hand. He's looking like he's got double beast. He does have Greffer though. But it's going for the Lila effect to destroy my Lance. But I decided, you know what? Chain Lance anyway, it's going to get destroyed. I might as well use it. That's the way I see it, you know? If I'm on Dev Pro or something like that, like, just use it. Why not? It's going to get destroyed anyway. Lila's effect mills 3, and he ends up milling the Beast. Draws him draw a card. And draws into a second Lila, which is actually pretty interesting. But no lights engraved yet, which is kind of weird. So I go for Susanoo's effect to send another hair, since I have Turtle engraved now. summon the Yamato, and I'm going to go ahead and attack for 1800, and then attack for 2400 points of damage directly. And then I'm going to end my turn, and this is where the deck can synergize, add Crane, send Beast, Beast effect, draw a card. There you go, I decked in my deck by a total of 3 cards that turn. Just really, really cool. And he surrenders because he can't really do anything, because he can't target me, I have Crane, and it's just he can't really do anything after that. But anyway, so that's Shadoll Bujin. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck, hope you guys enjoyed the duels, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.